Alright guys, video take 2 of File of Vel. I just did this video before and I thought the damage accumulation was on a third skill and it's actually on a second. So I'm going to do it again. So interesting to see what the results are because she actually went pretty good against Cull Obsidian with the 3 cancel into 5. So she could be pretty bonkers with the 2 cancel into 5. Alright, so let's have a quick look at a setup again. I've got a CTP of energy on her, trying to couple the damage accumulation with her 5th skill, which is effectively a channeling skill and lends itself really well to a CTP of energy. So you can see the stats here. She kind of struggles with the stats. She has no uniform. Her native cooldown is very low as well. So I've had to put quite a bit of skill cooldown euro on her, including 1 Odin's Blessings there on that first gear, just to get her up to 50%. We've got Power of Angry Hulk, ISO set, Semi-Awakened. We've got a CTP of Energy, a nice one as well. So nice high crit damage on that, 200% proc. And we're going to give her a bit of a whirl against Cull Obsidian. So let's have a quick look at her skills again. So her tier 2 passive, which is going to be pretty epic for Captain Marvel Alliance Battle Extreme, 25% increase of all attacks to universal types. So very handy tier 2 passive on File of Vel. And she is of course the bio sub character of this update. So increases skill damage by 25%, increases bonus damage by 15%, which is probably a bit lower than normal. It's usually 35% or something. First skill has a bleed. Second skill has the accumulation. I don't know why I thought it was the third. I guess it's probably pretty unusual for a second skill to have accumulation on it. So it's accumulation when hit. So we're going to try this again. I tried it with the third skill and I actually thought it worked pretty well. But I don't know what drugs I was smoking at that point in time, because it's clearly on her second skill and it also has a decrease down of all defenses. Her third skill has a stun on it and some energy attack. Her fourth skill has decreased down again. So I'm guessing probably the perfect rotation is 2 cancel, 4 cancel, 5. Her fifth skill has a significant buff on it. Now, I'd really like to see this buff actually increased. So we've got applies to enemies decrease all speeds by 15% and a stun. Applies to self, and we've got a recovery max HP, which she does need. Invincible for 4 seconds. Increases all attacks by 35, all defense by 35, and all speeds. And you guys go, well, that's probably a pretty fair buff. Given the fact that she has really kind of low native stats, I'd actually like to see crit rate put in here as well. In the buff, it'd be nice to see like a 30% crit rate increase as well on this fifth skill for someone who is a bio sub character. It's nice to see when you can sort of get those crit sort of stats up to max. Her tier 1 passive, she has super armor, which is, makes her really nice to play. All defenses 30% and reflects 25% of energy damage received, which we're not going to see because we're going up against Cull Obsidian. Her leadership is pretty crap, 50% increase of energy defense, which also would be useless against Cull Obsidian. So yeah, if we go back, this skill here, I'd like to actually see that 30% crit buff being added to the fifth skill, for the simple fact you can't get anywhere near max stats. So 41% crit rate, 165% crit damage, and it's with not a bad build and not terrible cards. So yeah, that's what I'd like to see. Anyway, let's take her into Cull Obsidian. We're going to have to go into practice mode, I think. How do you do that? Alright, so we've got through that technical difficulty, and what I had to do is run all of the world boss missions for the day to get into training mode. And she's got some really interesting team ups. File of Vel, she's actually got so we'll have a look at the team bonus per character. She's got a team up with Captain Marvel. So you can see there the energy attack and dodge team up, the third one from the bottom. The one below that as well, the crit rate, recovery rate with Quasar. She's also got a nice team up there with Beta Ray Bill with energy attack and crit rate. So she looks like she's definitely going to be a support character. We'll try her out in Alliance Battle Extreme just a little bit later on, but let's give her a bit of a whirl in World Boss Ultimate at this point in time. and see how we go. So you got to remember, it's the second skill, not the third. All right, let's see how we go. We're using your own leadership, which is basically nothing, 0 leadership, and the other two are really just along for the ride. Yes, yes, I love it. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. It didn't even get hit, and it's still really nice damage. See how we go. We've got a bit of damage on us here. Yeah, it's nice channeling, eh? That sort of sword, the long sword, quantum sword, which looks pretty damn cool as well. I think I missed the proc there. Went on to the 4 skill. Oh yeah, nice damage. Oh, nearly dead. But a nice hit. Lucky I bought. Lucky I bought. Oh, that's nice damage, eh? Yeah, she's nice to play actually. She's quite fun to play. I really enjoy it. I'm trying to concentrate here so I don't die. Alright. Come on, you big unit. Show me what you got. Yeah, missed the proc again. That's alright. Jesus, didn't go off then. Alright, this should look pretty good. Yeah, nice. So we accumulated a bit of damage, and the damage accumulation is definitely working. And that defense down as well. And you can see she's pretty tanky. She doesn't look it, like visually she looks like she's going to die pretty easily. But once you get into kind of the routine with her, and she has that nice heal on a 5th skill there. Look at that damage, it's beautiful. Suddenly he's gone into his spaz out that we've kind of missed in there. Yeah, nice. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like her style. See if we can finish him off here. Yes. Very nice. Very nice to play. Will she be Alliance Battle meta? Probably extremely unlikely, but she's a pretty cool character all around, and I think probably after now figuring out how to do a damage accumulation properly, I think she's probably a worthy Biosub character just based on that run. And I'm sure we could go at a lot higher stages as well. That only took a couple of minutes to knock over stage 20 with no leadership, which is actually, you know, that's pretty decent. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Apologies for anyone who just watched my prior video. I only uploaded it for 5 minutes and then realized that I'd screwed up. And yeah, let me know what you think of Phyla Vel. Will you be getting her? Will you be getting a Biosub for Phyla Vel? And yeah, and all of her benefits, and definitely that support skill. So a tier 2 looks like it's going to be pretty well mandatory for Alliance Battle alliances. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.